With that, let's move on in the bulletin now. Well, this is a Times Now impact story. Well, after a sustained pressure which Times Now has built with its continuous reportage, India has been mounting more pressure on China, and now Beijing has assured that the Indian sailors who are stuck in Chinese water for over 6 months now will be rescued soon. Well, the External Affairs Ministry has informed that the crew change process is going to begin very shortly.
We had earlier provided a detailed brief on the situation on the 1st of January, and we had informed that our embassy in Beijing is continuously following this up with Chinese authorities. Now, by way of further update, what I have is that our ambassador has again personally taken up this issue with the Chinese Vice Foreign Minister, and he has requested for early approval for crew change for the crew members aboard MV Jaganand and MV Anastasia. The ministry is also in regular contact with the Chinese embassy here in Delhi. And in view of China's strict COVID-19 pandemic control and preventive measures, as well as various travel restrictions which are in place, the Chinese authorities have detailed steps which they have outlined to ensure the smooth movement of new crew to China to effect this crew change. And these steps have to be complied by the concerned shipping companies. With regard to the request for exploring alternative modes of crew change at sea, this possibility has also been taken up with the Chinese authorities, and they have indicated that the details for these options are being worked out. We are awaiting these details from the Chinese authorities as of now, and we will continue to remain in touch with them as well as with shipping companies to ensure that the humanitarian needs of the crew are taken care of and crew changes are effected at the earliest.
Well, let me go across to Srinjoy Chaudhary, who's joining us, our National Affairs Editor. Srinjoy, this is a Times Now campaign impact. We hope that these sailors are going to return very soon. However, there is no specific timeline, understandably so, which MEA is given because perhaps the Chinese aren't very clear. So we have to really wait and watch till that crew changes before we believe any of their promises, isn't it?
Yes, the most promising bit really is about the crew change at sea, because that will avoid all these bureaucratic issues. It will avoid all the necessary things that you have to do because of COVID. Here are 2 ships at sea. There are ships that will get close to them. The new crew will get onto the boats that will be lowered and then get onto the ships, and the old crew will get onto the boats and get back. So that is the most promising thing. And this is something that the Indian ambassador to Beijing, Vikram Misri, has been discussing with the Chinese Vice Foreign Minister over the last week. So it is work in progress, we are hearing, and hopefully things will get sorted out sooner than later.
Mm-hmm. Well, keep tracking the developments on that front. Sooner than later, we expect the boys to return. Thank you so much, Srinjoy, for joining us with those updates. With that, we're going to be slipping into a short break right here on Times Now. Don't go anywhere. We'll return in 2 minutes.